Hello you guys, what's up? So this is my second lesson. I hope you have enjoyed the first lesson which was on paradiddle. This lesson is based off the one of the most important, most common another rudiment that we play all the time, which is the single stroke roll. Okay, so the single stroke roll is nothing but right left, right left. It's just alternating right hand and left hand. This is it. So a single stroke roll, normally it would be just right left, 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 right left. Okay. Okay. So this is the single stroke roll. Now my lesson would not be just to show you what is the single stroke roll, because everybody knows what is the single stroke roll. So again, I would be saying this is such a pattern that we often play as drum fills or drum rolls, because when we play a beat like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and we go like so just the single stroke roll is nothing but alternating right hand and left hand. So what I would like you to show is how can we include dynamics in here. That means when I talk about dynamics, it is accents and ghost notes. So just how I explained in the first video or in the first lesson, I guess the part A. Yes, part A is that this is an accent. We play it with pressure, like a thump with the wrist, and this is a ghost note. Lot to do with fingers. Okay. I also have explained about in the part B, I guess, of the first lesson that it's quite easier to play an accent first, then a ghost note, but it's quite difficult to play the accent second after the ghost note. This one. Okay. Okay, so this lesson would also be will be including the dynamics, because dynamics is something which I am also I give maximum importance to that, to dynamics, because আমি নিজেই dynamics এ খুব ভালো নই। dynamics টা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস, মানে ভলিউমটা কম বেশি হওয়াটা খুব প্রয়োজন, এক ভলিউমে যেন না হয় পুরো ব্যাপারটা। we have to make it musical, because drum, since it's a rhythm instrument, we have to make it more musical. So the more we include dynamics, it brings life to our playing. So enough said. The first thing that I would like to show you is that we, with a single stroke roll, we play right left, right left. So there is no dynamics in this. I'm playing each and every note with full power and with the same pressure, right left, right left. So the first exercise would be, I would accent the first right and leave all the other notes as ghost notes. So it would be right, left, right, left. Okay, so right, left, right, left. So this is the first exercise. So, okay. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. A bit faster. Okay, this is the first exercise. Now the second exercise is we are accenting the second note of the single stroke roll, right left, right left. That is right left, right left. Okay. Okay. So it's right left, right left. Right. So if I play the first two patterns slowly, okay, a bit faster. Okay. Now the third pattern. The third pattern is the accent is on the third note. That means right, left, right, left. Okay. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay. Done. So 3 patterns. If I play once, it would be right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Another time. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay. And the last pattern is we are placing the accent in the last note. That means the left, right, left, right, left. So this would be right, left, 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 right, left. Okay. So if I have to play all the 4 patterns, okay, don't worry, I will be giving this sheet with the video so that you can understand. So all the 4 patterns played very slowly. What we are doing is we are only taking one accent, and from the first to the fourth exercise, first, second, third and fourth, what we are doing, we are displacing the accent position. So the first exercise, right, left, the accent is on the first right. The second exercise, right, left, the accent is on the second note, that is right, left, right, left. The third exercise, the accent is on the third note, that is right, left, okay. And the fourth exercise, the accent is on the last note. Okay, so right, left. So if I have to play that very slowly, all the 4 exercises, it would be so let me say so that you can understand. 1 bar each, all the 4 exercises. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Okay. So right, left, 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 right, left. Okay. What it does is it equips you with all the possibilities of the single stroke roll. So you play the single stroke roll like this. Okay. And in spite of this is not wrong. A lot of metal drummers play like this, and this is perfectly fine. But if you have to play with dynamics, I can convert this to all these 4 by just differentiating each and every note with accents and ghost notes. Like, so I'm only playing the same thing, but with the accent and the ghost notes. Right? So the first pattern, the second pattern, the third pattern, the fourth pattern. Okay, so all together it would be and a bit slower. Right? Okay, so now let me play the whole thing with a metronome. To let's say 100 BPM. Okay. First, I would be going with the pulse. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I would be showing this to you. I would double the counts, or I would divide the pulse. The counting will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is with the pulse. Now 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, so nothing much special about it. I'm only doubling up the count, or I would say the pulse. So if I have to play again with the pulse, okay. So I hope you got the idea of this. Just stringing all the 4 exercises. Okay, so in order to sum it up, this lesson, I would say I'm playing the whole exercise once more. 3 4 1 2 3 4 with the beat, with the pulse. And now just doubling up, or I'm dividing the pulse. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Right? So you can apply these in your regular playing as well. I mean, you can play just what I mentioned. You can play this as a fill, as a 16 note fill. Like you play a drum beat like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. Okay, so when you have a 16 notes fill, you have 16 notes like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E, and all I'm doing is that the first exercise, which is this is 1 E and a, the second one, okay, so this one is 2 E and a, the third one, this is 3 E and a, and the last one, this is 4 E and a. So it's 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Okay, so you can create endless number of fills with this, because when you place all the 4 little chunks of patterns as a 16 notes fill, you will see that you can also change the accent positions. Like it's not that you have to have the accent to the first and then in the second, then in the third, in the fourth. You can place them anywhere, and when you place them anywhere, you will get a completely new sounding fill or a new sounding drum fill. And this is how you get variations. And if I have to share my experience, like if you have these 6 to 10 of these memorized or predetermined when you play in the beginning, like in the early years of my drumming, when I used to play, I used to memorize these 5 to 6 patterns. So just when the time for the fill came, I just memorized the pattern in the beginning, like it was predetermined, I play them. But as you progress in your, as the years pass by and you internalize more patterns, more fills, it comes to a point where you cannot just specifically remember a single pattern like this. This was the accent position, like that, because the more you intake, you will develop a general idea. This is what I understood. Like in the beginning, I used to predetermine a lot of patterns. When the time for the field came, I used to memorize them in the beginning and I would play that. But nowadays, still I memorize, and a lot of drum fills are there which are predetermined. I memorize them, I practice them like isolated in a separate way, and then I include them in a drum groove and move in and out of the drum groove. So, but what I'm trying to say to you guys, after some point, when you have enough of these patterns inculcated in you, you will develop a general idea. This will come because of your independence and the flexibility. If you kind of practice, like in a 16 notes, if you change the accent positions here and there and practice them, then you will develop independence. So time will come when you won't have to memorize these patterns. You will just play them at the instant, and it will be instantly something which is completely new. You don't know yourself, you just played it. Okay, so and that is also very great, and that is something which requires प्रचुर practice lage, and it's if I have to say for myself, it's now 1%. 1% I can just think and play. I mean, it will not be predetermined. Also, if anybody tells me do a solo right now, I cannot do it in an instant. Or if I have to play it instant, I will play, but I cannot inculcate all the ideas. So this idea nurtures or grows with time. It takes years of practicing. So, but the main thing which I wanted to share is that if this is an example that I gave you. If you place all the 4 patterns as a 16 notes, like 1 yana, 2 yana, 3 yana, 4 yana, with accent positions, then you will see that you have other choices as well to shift the accents, shift the ghost notes. So, and each and every pattern will sound different. And when you have these 10 or 12 patterns memorized, predetermined, you can play them very well. Then after 1 or 2 years, you will develop a general idea on this. Then you don't have to memorize. And don't have to kind of predetermine. You can play it at the instant only, right? So the application part, which I would be sharing this whole sheet after this video, is just a drum fill that goes with a 4/4 groove. You play a 4/4 groove, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Then you go display. Right. So right. So this is the end of my second lesson. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. Single stroke roll is one of the most important, the most common, and the most required rolls. Right left. It's something which I am also practicing at this point, but I nowadays practice with these accents and ghost notes just to build the dynamics. So hope you would also practice the same. Also share your ideas, your feedback, your response. They are always a welcome to me. And what do you think about this lesson as a whole? You can also share with me in the comment section as well. So this is me, John, signing off. I will be sharing this sheet after this video ends, and practice. Share what you think about this video, and if you have any queries, you can leave them down in the comment section. You can call me as well. There is an annotations with this video where my phone number and my email ID is also given. So this is John signing off. Hope you have enjoyed this second lesson about single stroke roll. I will see you in the third lesson, and till then, take care. Bye bye. Peace.